So with N7 Day 2023 in the past, and with us getting new information as well as a brand new CGI teaser trailer, today I wanted to discuss the most asked for video I get on my channel constantly in the comment section. Is this new character we see here Commander Shepard, or is this a brand new character, or will Shepard return in general in the next Mass Effect game? So let's talk about it. Commander Shepard is not only the face of the entire Mass Effect franchise, but also is an iconic character in gaming, with Shepard and the N7 logo almost going hand in hand with each other. If you were to point out Shepard to a sort of non-Mass Effect fan or person or gamer, they will probably tell you what game Shepard is from quite easily, just from sort of the N7 branding as well as Commander Shepard, both male and femme Shep sort of looks. But is this character shown off in the brand new teaser trailer for N7 Day 2023, Commander Shepard, as well as we have the brand new poster and artwork which shows off this character in a bit more detail. But the question, obviously the main question in this video is this Commander Shepard? Well, this isn't an easy question to answer by any means. Looking at this brand new armour in both the trailer and the artwork, we get pretty much a 360 shot of it. Looking at this new armour, it seems to be brand new. Although it holds similarities to different armour sets found in Mass Effect 3, the overall patterns and form design is something completely new. And to me it looks modern, sleek, lightweight and futuristic. It looks like something an N7 operative would wear if this next game is indeed taking place in the far future rather than, shortly after 2186. Not gonna lie though, during my live reaction to this trailer on N7 Day, I did myself think this could be Shepard's own reveal trailer, but if BioWare wanted to, they could definitely bring back Commander Shepard into the Mass Effect franchise. They've already brought Shepard back to life once before after all, as obviously Shepard dies in Mass Effect 1 and is then resurrected in Mass Effect 2. The only issue here would be what they want to do in terms of bringing Shepard back, because in my opinion, if they want to bring Shepard back, they would have to make their return meaningful and worthwhile. Since the reveal of the next Mass Effect game, BioWare have also reintroduced the gaming communities to Commander Shepard by releasing the Legendary Edition of the original trilogy games, as well as constantly releasing merchandise based on the original trilogy, and not really that much for Andromeda if you compare the two. However, we have had loads of hints that Andromeda might be returning in some way in the next game, both from Michael Gamble himself on Twitter, as well as the brand new encryptions we got from N7 Day. So if this next game does take place in the Andromeda Galaxy rather than the Milky Way, then bringing back Shepard could be a bit of an issue in terms of the lore and time setting. Now, I've seen theories for time travel, cryo-freezing Shepard, and even another Lazarus project, but in my opinion, this would diminish the return of Shepard, as it would make it more feel like they're bringing back Shepard for the sake of it, rather than telling a new meaningful story. Also, when looking at this brand new character, we can see they at least have a more feminine torso and figure, hence why when watching this reveal for the first time, people were convinced that this was indeed FemShep. And if you've been keeping up with Mass Effect news, both Jennifer Hale and Mark Meer several times in sort of the past 3 or 4 years have both said that they would love to play Shepard again and would return to the series in a heartbeat. And like I said earlier, everything in terms of marketing is pointing towards either Shepard's return or this being an entirely new character rather than something like Scott or Sarah Ryder returning.
That is up to you guys. Let BioWare know what you want. Let them know, because I would love it and I think Mark would too.
I think that BioWare could definitely do it, but the question now would be, would they actually want to? Since Anthem died as a live service and Andromeda was a mixed bag in terms of fan reception, both from the sort of casual audience and the hardcore Mass Effect and BioWare audience, I think BioWare will want to lean on the original trilogy as much as possible. And if you look and pay attention, they've already been doing this with the Legendary Edition obviously coming out and focusing on remastering the original trilogy. Note, for example, Andromeda has not been ported to next-gen systems. We currently do not have a 60-frame 4K version of Andromeda on any form of consoles. Obviously you can on PC, but not on consoles. They also have merchandise on the BioWare Gear store, as well as even crossovers with other games being more original trilogy related and not Mass Effect Andromeda related. But what if they did something crazy for the next Mass Effect game? Like, for example, Shepard travelling to Andromeda somehow, or the Normandy crew somehow ending up in Andromeda. Even though Mass Effect Andromeda takes 600 plus years in the future, again, something like cryofreeze or cloning or time travel would explain this. Personally though, I'd want to steer away from all three. How about they also explain how Shepard survived all of the endings of Mass Effect 3? Again, this is currently an unknown. We have no idea how BioWare are going to address the several endings of Mass Effect 3. All we have so far is that the post-credit scene for Shepard alive in Mass Effect 3 in the director's cut, and then the other post-credit scene of the Stargazer telling the child that they wanted to tell them one more story of the Shepard. That basically the child was asking the Stargazer, can you tell me one more story? And he was like, oh, okay then. I feel like BioWare would definitely take these plot points into consideration and wouldn't just outright ignore them. After all, for all the research the team have done, Michael Gamble has confirmed the team at BioWare have actually gone back and played both the Legendary Edition as well as Mass Effect Andromeda. So they definitely all know the elements of all those games and will probably take everything into consideration for the next game. But what about my opinion? Well, personally, I'd love Shepard to return, as I and many others have a personal attachment to Commander Shepard because they are the player's avatar. But if we're being realistic here, I'd actually like another fresh start, because I know that's what Andromeda was meant to be, but I just feel like the next game in the Mass Effect series should have a brand new protagonist, new squad mates, a new ship, new planets and locations, with maybe a few returning faces. This way the game would feel somewhat familiar to old players, but would also bring in brand new fans to the series that could have a starting point, maybe check out the next Mass Effect game, and then maybe go back and play the Legendary Edition and Andromeda. Personally though, I don't think this is Shepard in the brand new trailer. I feel like this was indeed, if this was Commander Shepard, BioWare would have announced it already, as they are probably aware that fans ask the voice actors every day if they're going to be in the next Mass Effect game, and they could potentially accidentally spoil something, or even that a BioWare employee could accidentally spoil something, or a leaker or something like that. Plus, BioWare must be aware that the community is currently actually split on Shepard returning, as some might want Ryder to return instead, or some actually want a brand new character. And again, it's just completely split all over the place. And personally, I think this brand new N7 operative is a new character with a new name. Maybe something like Outrider, Rogue, Ranger, something like that. I'm just spitballing a few names here, but something like that. Anyway guys, tell me in the comments below, do you think this brand new N7 operative character is Commander Shepard? Tell me in the comments below. Do you think it's Liara? Do you think it's Ryder? Do you think it's a brand new character? Do you think it's secretly Conrad Werner? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and for more BioWare and Mass Effect content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.